So right, the truth is, in the when they start making you think things, right, and you think I'm talking to somebody, but there's no one here, and what the fuck do they mean, right? Well, there was a kind of conversation going on about something, right, and it was about uh, the draconian race making a bit of a mistake and getting infiltrated by reptilian race, right, and not realizing that the reptilians were minding their asses behind them and mimicking the draconian race. And it got very hard to figure out who was a draconian and who was a lizard, right? So there was a bit of a hoo-ha about that in the background, you know. And these guys, they don't really air their dirty washing in public, so I'm trying to be sensitive about it, right? So uh, because of the confusion there, I think they were taken advantage of, and I think that these giants were taken down. As you can see, there's pictures of giants in the past, right? So the meme of it is they were big giant energies, right? And whoever they were, there could have been all sorts of different species because the higher of the species is the first thoughts of it, where the method lives, right? So that's like the god of the species, the first thought of the species, the protector, the warden, the 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 way of that species, you know, and the nature of it. So if anything affects that species, like a plant or a person or an animal or whatever, a fish, um, they've got a place in nature where they can get their first thoughts and protect it from any future threats that species might come across, right? So I think someone's abused a lot of these methods. So all these methods came back to the species that it belongs to naturally, okay? And all the false nature that's been created to hide all of these robberies and back mining and scatters that we didn't even know were behind us all go away. So we have to make sure that our behind is clear and no one is building behind us and no one is taking in front of us. So that's the law. There's no past control, there's no future control, there's only now, and that ripples. And there's no one fixed on any ripple because the ripples are never fixed. You throw a stone in the water, there's no fixed point there. The stone's moving, the ripple's moving, the river's moving, everything's moving, right? There's nothing fixed about it, okay? And by the time the ripple's vanished, the stone's forgotten, okay? So there's no matter for the stone to remember anything about the event because the ripples reflected away and gone further to make another ripple, like skimming across with us, like that. So anyway, the deal was in the shadows of this chatter of this kind of thing, right, or telepathy, whatever it's called, right, that it was a all male species that had been lost for a very long time and are trying to get to here, right? And it looks like they're very future, but they're very wise, but they hadn't had a female entity for a long time. Okay, so they're intrigued about the energy coming from this planet. Okay, so there's a lot of intrigue. Okay, and the curiosity has nearly destroyed the energy, so the curiosity can go away and we can start talking properly, right? So the people that are curious are actually messing it up because they don't know. Okay, so can you get them off us, the curiosity people, because they got no qualifications to even be curious. Okay, because their opinion doesn't matter. Okay, because they're just putting us on a market to sell and create more swarms out of us and create more scatter out of us and create more armies out of us to control people that are trapped. So I don't want that to happen to me. I don't want my energy to be used to do that. So it wasn't. And any swarms or scatter or versions created out of my energy for anything are all dead and gone. And I am not in any other in anybody else's energy, and no other's energy is here with me. I only have my own energy, and I protect my energy at all times from others. And if I see someone in real life, that's okay. But anybody invisible has no ranking here, and that's a fact. And that's always the fact, because if you're invisible, I can't see you, I can't verify you, I can't converse with you, there's nothing I can do with you apart from tell you to get lost, so you did. So all that goes away, and we're going to have to start dealing with the truth. So giants, it doesn't really matter what species you are. You don't have to know, or because nature knows. Okay, so you don't have to know what species you are. You just know that you're there for a reason, because you're part of the natural order of the way of nature, and the species that you are is something to do with the biodiversity of creation itself, and it's like the choir of methods rather than angels that sing creation into being. So the choir of methods isn't all one person or all one type of species. No, the choir of methods for nature's biodiversity is everything that exists in nature: the whales, the sharks, the dolphins, the orcas, everything, the elephants, the lions, and all of that. So we got to look after our animals, Noah's Ark and all that. They have souls, and a lot of them are giants. Even the bees have got lots of energy. And yeah, I can feel the energy of the bee. It's huge, bigger than a man sometimes. So, they have a lot of energy, and even little things have a lot of energy. So we don't want to get smaller than a beetle, do we? Because some insects have more energy for some reason than me. Well, not me, but they have it's like doesn't make sense. So I think they got the quantum dot the glitter in, and they got a quantum point in, and that would make more sense. That that's why that insect has got lots of energy, is because it's got a quantum glitter inside it, and they're pointing through it to spy using its eyes and ears and all the rest of it, right? So we've got to stop all that shit. That glitter stops working, and the insects can't spy on us, and the hive of the dog gone, no set for that, and the hive of the cat gone, no set for that. No cat is an apprentice, no dog is an apprentice, and no one is an apprentice here, and we don't do that shit. We don't. And if you're in a hive and you have to have a leader, you can't cope without a leader. You start leading yourself to goodness first. You start leading yourself to behaving yourself first. You start leading yourself to honor first. You start leading yourself to being a well-behaved person in the community, and you don't do anything behind closed doors, because karma will find out and you will get a heart attack. I'm not joking, okay? Behave.